All right, Ariana. Team started their outdoor season last week over at the Miami Duels. I guess, what are your thoughts on how the team performed on opening weekend of outdoors?
I think overall the team performed well. We started off well. We had a couple of PRs, even for cold weather, which is really nice. And if we didn't PR, it was still like an average day, which is fine for the first meet. So we're just looking to move forward.
All right. The shot put unit in particular was pretty decorated over the indoor season, finishing the year ranked number one. How much pride do you and your teammates take in that, and especially carrying that over into outdoor of really maintaining that ranking?
That's really awesome, to have. I think we finished indoor strong, so I feel like there's a lot of room for improvement for outdoor that'll make our rankings go up. We all have goals to make it to the regional meet and maybe even the national meet. So having those goals, you have to throw farther to get there. So that'll just bring us up even more and try to separate us from the other teams and the other rankings that are close to us.
Going into Alabama this weekend, what's kind of the focus on fine-tuning and getting big performances and start really turning a corner?
It's a really big meet, a good meet, so it'll be a lot of competition. So this will set us up for the rest of the year, even going into MAC team before then. So just keep practicing, just get reps and good competition.
Thank you. Ryan, you got the outdoor season started last weekend. You running in the 3000 at the Miami Duels. How'd you feel out there? You got a first place performance to start things off.
Felt good. Fairly easy race effort. Just getting the rust off a little bit. Brad Davis led most of it, which was nice. He said he was going to take it out fast. Just kind of followed him, and with about 700 to go, felt fine. So I decided to take off. And, big thanks to Brad for leading. I'm not much of a leader myself, so that was nice.
And you hadn't gotten a whole lot of reps in race-wise over the indoor season. Really no official time since cross country. What were some of the things that you were working on to really get yourself ready for the outdoor season?
This winter was kind of difficult for me. I was struggling with my knee again. But over that, I cross-trained a lot, lifted, I did what I can to just, get some activity in, stay in shape, somewhat in shape. And then coming back, Troy and I had a meeting, and we just decided that we should just get right into it. There's no time to dilly-dally or anything like that. So got right back into the workouts, felt fine, started working out with the guys, and just kind of progressed from there.
Looking into the Alabama meet, what are you looking to accomplish down there, and start setting some goals for the season?
For Alabama, this will be the first 5K of the season, and I have some pretty high expectations. Troy and I have talked about it, and a good time would be 14:40. That's just basically what we're shooting for. We said, if you can get down to the low 30s or high 20s, that'd be good. It'll definitely help with the MAC meet later on if we have some guys in the 20s.
All right, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
All right, Coach. Team got their outdoor season underway at various spots, most of which was here. I guess your takeaway from opening weekend?
Yeah, the opening weekend was great. We went out to Stanford with some of our top distance runners and walked away with 3 really big PRs and a wipeout in the water pit in the steeple, which tends to happen, but it leaves us a little hungry. I think at our home meet we had a lot of PRs, so a lot of the guys ran a really great 3K and 1500 in the distance end. The sprinters got a chance to be on the outdoor track, the jumpers got to jump, and the throwers were in the ring as well. And I think overall the start of the season is really putting us into a good position where we can go to MAC champs and we can end up doing something really well this year.
Now that most of the team has a meet under their belts, what's the expectation moving on to Alabama?
So Alabama, we're bringing a big group of the women and the men. We're bringing almost everybody who's ready to compete. So it's a great track. It's going to be really good competition. There's some small schools, there's some bigger schools, and so we're going to fit in really well. Some of our top athletes are going to get a chance to go against some really good competition, whereas some of our more developmental athletes are also going to get a really good chance to go out and kind of prove what their training has brought them to so far this season.
talked to Ryan Pittner earlier. He had a pretty good 3K and really hadn't been able to get a whole lot of reps since midway through the cross-country season. What have you seen out of him the last few months?
Yeah, so Ryan Pittner has a tremendous amount of talent. I mean, you watch him run and he looks effortless. And he's one that I'm hoping this year he makes a really big breakthrough by the end of the season. And I think he's going to be somebody who becomes one of our really strong players in cross-country. And going into his senior year, I just want to give him the opportunities that he needs to really show what he's capable of.
All right, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.